Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so her nails was very, very long. They was her natural real nails. She cut them down because she couldn't get to me right away. So all I'm doing right now is giving her a soak off, and then I will be putting on clear tips. Okay, the steps that I used. All I did was cut down the nails, drill off the old design, and put acetone. I used cotton ball and acetone to soak off the nails. So all I'm doing right now is just taking off all the designs. I will be using the drill to take off more, and I also will be putting the cotton ball and acetone back on, and I use the clips to soak them off.
You and me in the sun, know that I still be here when the day is done. So come a little bit closer, and I'll tell you what I feel inside. You know I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. You know I'm gonna wait on you. Yes, I'm gonna wait on you. No one's gonna love you like I do. So glad that I found you. You're the missing piece, the last piece of the puzzle. I'm finally at ease.
When I use this method, I do not wait for 5 minutes. I wait for a couple, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, take them off, and then do it over again on both hands. The process is quicker when you do it like that. And again, it comes off pretty fast. Again, she had to set on for over a month, so it was easy for it to come off because she had it on for so long. All I'm doing right now is going around her nails. I do push back the cuticles. Some of her nails already have tips on them because I already added them on there already. Them the ones that I didn't have to do too much with them nails at all. So all I do is just prep them. All I do is push back the cuticles, file off the shine, and put the nail tips and cut them and shape them up.
last piece of the puzzle. I'm finally at ease. So when times are rough and the promises we make just seem so hollow and weak, and we're about to break.
These are the nail tips that I've been using on my nail clients, the ones that don't have their natural nails. So the glue again is from Macar. I do not like it, but again, I had this glue for a minute, so it didn't really give me a lot of problems, but I had to like really spray my quick spray real quick on the nails for it to stay. But again, I had it for a while, so I think that's the reason why it wasn't really sticking. But I did buy some more new one from me, a secret website. So yeah. Are going in the middle of the nail. The reason why we're going in the middle of the nail, because if you don't file that and you're ready to put the acrylic on, the middle part will be bulky. On a medium length, not too long, not too short. She also keep her real natural nails on her pinky, on her, I think her left hand, and I think her thumb as well. So them two nails stay long. All I did was use some forms to scratch the length out. But right now, all I'm doing is cutting the nails. You can use scissors, or you can use the scissors that I had used. Now all I'm doing is shaping the nails. She won't cough in, so that's what we are doing that's all I'm doing for her today. Filing, you want to make sure you're going side by side. You want to make sure that you don't stay on one side too long, and you also want to make sure your file is straight 100%, guys. And you also want to make sure that your file is also straight when you are doing your tips. Another thing as well, you use a file to shape up your nails. Make sure you go underneath the nail just a little bit and come over a little bit. And also as well, you want to make sure when you do file the person nail, you want to make sure that you put a little pressure on the file, not too much, guys, because you don't want to hurt the client hands. So you can make sure, when you file, you can make sure you get your shape perfect and neat and clean as possible. Again, you want to just keep practice. If the shape don't come out looking like how you want it to be, again, practice make better. And also make perfect too, but it'll make better. So again, you just want to keep practice if you can't get your shapes right. But again, you just want to just file left and right, side by side. And you also want to make sure that your file is straight 100%. After the filing, just make sure that the nails are even and straight for your liking. Also as well, don't forget to put the balmer and the primer on your nail client's hands. It will help the long run from not lifting. So again, you really need this process. I did forget with my sister like 2 last videos, but again, if you do the process right, you will not have any liftings if you do forget this process. Okay, so these are the glitter mix that I made. Lucy, Midnight Dream, and Cloud, I think it's Cloud Blue. Again, these are the mix that I made myself. I do make glitter mix, so yes. Right now, all I'm doing is putting a thin top coat of thin clear acrylic on top of her natural nail bed. I use this because when I get ready to take it off, when I get ready to take her old design off and put on a new design, it's easy for me to take off as well. Instead of me have to soak off her old new nail set to put on a new one, all I do is just file it off and put a whole new design on there. If you saw the last video, I had bought different types of nail supply stuff. I also got this off of Shein. These are like little cute little leaves and stuff. She wants the color blue, so we went with blue, and we went with these leaves. So again, this is just something that came in mind. I wish I would have did the leaves a little bit different, but I mean, this is my first time actually using them, so I know how to use them better the next time. But she didn't care; she liked it anyways. I do add rhinestones with this nail set, so like I said again, it came out pretty neat. But again, I just wish I would have did it different.
So do what you want, baby. You and me in the sun. Know that I still be here when the day is done. So come a little bit closer, and I'll tell you what I feel inside. You know I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. You know I'm gonna wait on you. Yes, I'm gonna wait on you. No one's gonna love you like I do. So glad that I found you. You're the missing piece, the last piece of the puzzle. I'm finally at ease. So when times are rough and the promises we make just seem so hollow and weak, and we're about to break, we have to remind ourselves, 'cause we know how we feel inside. You know I'm gonna wait on you. Ain't over till it's over. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna love it till it's gone. You know I'm gonna wait on you. And the weight that's on your shoulder, I'm gonna carry that for you. So hear me when I say no one's gonna love you like I do. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. You know I'm gonna wait on you. And the weight that's on your shoulder, yes, I'm gonna carry that for you. So hear me when I say no one's gonna love you like I do. I will never leave you in the pouring rain. And no matter what we go through, love will still remain. what you want, baby. You and me in the sun.
So after I get done putting the design on top of my client nails, you just want to go in with some thin or some real soft pink and make sure that you are putting a top coat on it. Make sure it don't be too thick. Sometimes if it do be too thick, I'm gonna let you know you're gonna be doing a lot of fouling, but just make sure it's enough when you put the clear on top of the nails. Again, you want to make sure you are sealing the top of the nails when you are done putting on your design, because if you don't, you will, when it's time for you to file, you will foul off the design that you put on the nails. So again, just a reminder, you know, just put a thin top coat on the nails. I have to tell my nail students this because a lot of times, you know, when they put the designs on, they forget and they be ready to go into filing and they really not done. So again, just put a real thin top coat on the nails. Again, I like this brush. I think this is Palmer brush. So again, I like this brush a lot. It is a size 12. I did buy a size 14 in this brand. So again, I do like this brush a lot. The other brushes, I did try them out. I did not really like them. So I will be, you know, passing them on when I have some one-on-ones or some more nail classes. Again, I always tell my nail students that get a good brush, because your brush is your baby and your brush makes you your money.
Pouring rain, and no matter what we go through, love will still remain. So do what you want, baby. You and me in the sun. Know that I still be here when the day is done.
So it's the same process, guys. You want to make sure that your file is 100% straight. You want to make sure you file it side by side, but not too long. You also want to make sure that you file, when you first start filing, go underneath the nail a little bit and bring it over. You also want to make sure that you are holding your client hands the way that I am doing my client hands. You also want to make sure that when you file, you put a little pressure onto the file, not the client hands, because again, you don't want to hurt them. So again, if you do kind of cut them, you know, on the side of they nails, just apologize, clean it up, and keep continue. But again, you want to make sure that you are filing your client tip of their nails straight as well. Again, so this pretty much is the same routine. If you do a good filing before you start the process of putting acrylic on, when you get done with the acrylic, when it's time for you to go into filing again, you just pretty much just shaping it up just a little bit, because the acrylic do change the shaping. So all you doing is pretty much just fixing it up real good. Some nails you might have to go in, like this one, because I put a little bit, I put a little bit too much. I put a little extra because it all depends on what kind of design that you put on the nails. So you might have to add a little bit more acrylic on the nails. But again, you can always make the nail look like how it was before then. But again, make sure the file is 100% when you are shaping your client nails, any shape. So yeah. Okay, drilling time. If you are very uncomfortable using a drill bit, don't use it. Please use a file instead. If you okay using a drill, you can go around your client's nails. You don't have to get too close to their nail, to their cuticles. Just get close enough so you can seal around their cuticles, because again, you don't want to cut them. But if you do, again, like I was telling y'all, stop what you're doing, clean it up, apologize, continue. But also when you go around the cuticle, just keep going around the cuticles. So, you know, when you go around and you keep going around the cuticles, it's a better chance that you are sealing the acrylic around the cuticles. Also as well, do not forget to file or drill the whole nail as well, just in case if you do have lumps and bumps. A lot of times when I do nails, I don't have no lumps and bumps at all. My acrylic be really smooth when I put them on. But again, you just want to just go in and just smooth out the nail with your drill bit, just in case, again, like if you do have lumps and bumps on the nails. But again, just go around the cuticles very gentle and slow. You don't have to, it's not a race or anything, so just want to be gentle around the client hands. I always get underneath their nails all the time, because they do be acrylic underneath their nail as well. But if you don't know how to do that process yet with the drill, don't worry about it. Try to use the buffer when you buff the top of the nails to get the stuff underneath the nail as well.
Love will still remain. So do what you want, baby. You and me in the sun. Know that I still be here when the day is done. So come a little bit closer, and I'll tell you what I feel inside. You know I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. You know I'm gonna wait on you. Yes, I'm gonna wait on you. No one's gonna love you like I do. So glad that I found you. You're the missing piece, the last piece of the puzzle. I'm finally at ease. So when times are rough and the promises we make just seem so hollow and weak, and we're about to break, we have to remind ourselves, 'cause we know how we feel inside. You know I'm gonna wait on you. Ain't over till it's over. I'm gonna wait on you.
Last process is buffing the nails. You do that process to make sure the nails is smooth on top. You can always tell if it's smooth. All I gotta do is just touch it. You have your client wash their hands. You can use alcohol wipes. My clients do both. And then right now we are using rhinestones. So I just did a mix of rhinestones on these hands. I am using Zelay nail glue. Love it. So yes. It's no certain way I put on the rhinestones. I just put them on, and I do mix the gold and the silver together. After I put the glue on her nails, I sprayed my quick glue spray on her nails to make the rhinestone stick very well. I also just bought 2 bottles because the other one is running out. So yes, so you can get the quick glue nail spray off of Amazon. It is $10. Yes, it's kind of expensive, but again, it works very, very well.
I will never leave you in the pouring rain. And no matter what we go through, love will still remain. So do what you want, baby. You and me in the sun. Know that I still be here when the day is done. So come a little bit closer, and I'll tell you what I feel inside.
Okay, so right now all I'm doing is just putting the top coat on her nails. I am looking for different types of top coat for the nails to make it even extra shiny. I don't remember which gel top I use on her nails, but if you know any, please comment below. I would really appreciate it very much. This is the end of the video. I want to say thank y'all so much for watching. Again, if you a new or a beginner or a new subscriber, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Again, I will see you in the next video. Good day.
Last piece of the puzzle, I'm finally at ease. So when times are rough and the promises we make just seem so hollow and weak, and we're about to break, we have to remind ourselves, 'cause we know how we feel inside. You know I'm gonna wait on you. Ain't over till it's over. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna love it till it's gone. You know I'm gonna wait on you. And the weight that's on your shoulder, I'm gonna carry that for you. So hear me when I say no one's gonna love you like I do. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. You know I'm gonna wait on you. And the weight that's on your shoulders, yes, I'm gonna carry that for you. So hear me when I say no one's gonna love you like I do. I will never leave you in the pouring rain. And no matter what we go through, love will still remain. So do what you want, baby. You and me in the sun. Know that I still be here when the day is done. So come a little bit closer, and I'll tell you what I feel inside. You know I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. You know I'm gonna wait on you. So glad that I found you. You're the missing piece, the last piece of the puzzle. I'm finally at ease. So when times are rough and the promises